That's what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? When I'm going to make a camping video, I'm supposed to start it off with frying bacon. I do get jealous of watching camping videos. Some of you guys out there, some of those guys out there that make these camping videos are spectacular at what they do. They are awesome, beautiful, just phenomenal photographers, and me, not so much. We make trucking videos, so that's what we do. And every once in a while we sprinkle it in with some camping videos. It's looking good, I promise. Alright, right now we're outside of Buena Vista, Colorado at a dispersed campsite known as Turtle Rock Campground. And this campground, I gotta tell you, is beautiful. You've already seen the scenery, and if you haven't caught it all, well, yesterday's video had the rest of it in there. In a little bit, we're going to walk over, we're going to look at Turtle Rock, and I'm going to show you why it's called Turtle Rock Campground. As for right now, I'm going to fry up this bacon and let the engine warm up on the pickup. And if you're wondering why the tarp is around the pickup with the heater under it, well, I have a 6-liter diesel in here. Yeah, buddy. That looks awfully wet. He's out there wandering up firewood because we have a nice little hot fire going. I have a 6-liter diesel in this pickup. This pickup's a 2005 Ford 1-ton dually, and we've dropped probably about 10 grand into this diesel, and she is just flat out, she hates winter. She is miserable in the winter, wants nothing to do with winter. And last night was supposed to say around 21, 22 degrees, which she would have been fine at that. But unfortunately, we checked the thermometer this morning when we came out and it was 12 degrees. She's not happy with that at all. So we're just going to let her warm up a little bit. That's all there is to it. It's part of it. Maybe in the future, either carry a little generator with us for the block heater, or maybe actually bite the bullet and get that diesel out of there and get a V10 in there. I have to record you eating. This is what they do in camping videos. Now you're supposed to go, that's some good bacon.
Some good bacon.
Got some egg on your hat too. I'm not making fun of camping videos. I swear to God, I'm not. Like I said earlier, they are some excellent videographers. But I just get a kick out of it. Every time somebody's filming camping videos, they gotta film them eating. And that's one thing you guys will never see me do, is eat. Never. Well, what do we think, Troy? Is it out?
Yeah.
Is that snow in the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's snow down there, isn't it? The only things that are still hot is the rock. Troy got some carving in. See, he put the Schmidt boys. And Troy Schmidt and Kurt Schmidt. And that's the only trace that's going to be left to show that we were here. Well, you were probably wondering what little Bud was doing right there. And Bud, you want to tell him what you were doing?
I was lowering the air pressure in the tires to make it so it's a smoother ride and it's better on the tires.
There you go. We're basically putting Money Pit into beast mode, because now we can run around on these trails and run around on these roads out here and not have to worry about a rough ride. Versus yesterday when we were coming up in here, you guys remember how rough that was if you watched yesterday's video. Ooh, that's squishy. You feel that? Nice. The tires normally hold about 40, or I usually put about 50 to 55 pounds of air in them when we're on the highway. We got them down to 30 pounds right now in the front and 20 pounds in the back. So we're going to be nice and smooth and not have to worry about a whole lot now. If you guys ever get bored of my channel, you can go check Little Bud out. It's just Little Bud on YouTube. I put a link to it. His videos are probably going to be a lot better than mine, more detailed, he's had the camera in his hand a lot more. Right now we're just right up on top of Buena Vista. We're just doing a little bit of wheeling. We put the dually into beast mode, I guess you could call it. It still fits. Yeah, that's Buena Vista, bud. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were talking. Everywhere. Everywhere is just beautiful. Look at that. Just beautiful. All right, I'm going to dig out my map a little bit. We're going to look at it a little bit, see how far we want to go on this trail, and then get some wheeling done with the big truck. That's right. You don't have to own a side. Good God, don't own a side-by-side. But you don't have to own a Jeep to wheel. You can have anything you want to. It just matters how much you're willing to put it into.
Ooh, those tires are really squatting. There's a lot of snow. What's our elevation?
Elevation is, GPS says I'm froze up. I don't know where we're at. It tells me I need to come up here. What's up here, buddy? 9,000 feet, truck driver. It's not mixing too well. Oh my goodness, look at you, you beautiful girls, you. Both of them. Oh my goodness. All kinds of mountain scenery. This is what I wanted to do. As long as we don't get stuck or break the truck, we're in good shape. Hey?
Yeah.
Your mom doesn't watch these videos?
Yeah.
Just don't tell her about this. She gets paranoid. She thinks I'm going to drive somewhere where I shouldn't be.
Hey, Dad.
Yep.
I want to go climb that rock.
Okay, go climb it.
Woo! So pretty up here.
What you looking at, little buddy? You looking at more mountains?
Yeah.
Wait, those are the backsides, aren't they? Awesome. This is phenomenal.
Good.
Good?
Good. Good. You're good. Yep.
We're good.
Oh gosh.
Finding some mud over there, are we?
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, dude.
Ooh, that gets skinny, skinny. Well, those are the parts that a lot of people don't show you, is the backing out part. The not chickening out, the getting smart part. My 2005 dually here, it is only, I have a 3.5 inch lift on it with 35 inch BFG all-terrain tires on it. And let's face it, it's a 1-ton dually. Someday, maybe I'm gonna get rid of that dually aspect of it, but it's not really built for hardcore wheeling. It's built for, well, actually the pickup's built for pulling stuff, but I used to pull my camper with it, and I still do pull the camper with it, but in these past couple years, I've kind of decided I wanted to use it for other stuff too, hence the whole camper part. So that's what we're doing. We're camping and doing just some light wheeling. This is light. We're not getting too serious into anything. A little steep. But back there, we got through those brush on each side of us, and little Bud, he volunteered. He jumped out, went across the water hole.
Got my boots all dirty.
Got his boots dirty. We're going to clean those up. And then he went back there. He went up the hill and scouted out a little bit. And I'm glad he did, because by the time he got up there, he said, "Dad, it gets narrower and it gets muddier." And that's not one thing I don't want to do. If it's muddy, I do not want to rip these trails up. They're dry now. If they were muddy, when you rip them up out here, it might be fun to do, but that just hurts them, and I do not want to do that. I think they call that tread lightly. That's a big hill. We went down it good, but
Yeah.
we gonna go up it good? Of course we are. You know, you're probably thinking go out and buy another pickup and just do all this stuff to it. This pickup's bought and paid for, and I've had it for close to 13 years. I'm thinking someday I might get rid of the dually aspect of it, since I really don't use the 1-ton needed there. Who knows though? I really want to put a pickup camper on it at some point. This hill's not going to be fun going up. It was okay going down, but going up's going to be another story. What's our only way out? So I'm going to stay to the right.
Whoa.
Hang on. There we go. There we go. Now we just got to climb.
We got her.
We got her. Bud, you should have got out and recorded that. Man!
Well, once we came up that one hump, there was a huge rut, and I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, she's a good
that's why I
one.
was like, whoo.
When we were down here, we ran into a gentleman from Wisconsin, and he's in a bone stock Toyota, which those things are pretty nasty already. But that last hill we just went up is really muddy, and he didn't have anything worth the tires on. So I just want to step down here, make sure he makes it up. And this is his last obstacle for those tires. The rest of them he'll be just fine. You know, out of everything, Bud, this right here is the highlight. I actually got to take Money Pit through a creek crossing. It's not much of one, but I got to take her through it. Want to go fishing? Well, that guy was just fine. He stopped at the bottom of her, and he was down there gallivanting and looking around, walking around, so everything worked out good with him. Now we're going to weasel our way out of here. Like I said, we're still probably a good solid hour now before we get out of here. Then we're going to go check out that ghost town. Where are you sleeping tonight?
Where?
Yeah. In my pickup?
Huh?
Okay, no problem. Hey, Troy. Troy. Why did the turkey cross the road?
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
Oh, there's a ton of turkeys. Oh, gobble, 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 gobble. Grandpa would be very dissatisfied in my turkey calls, Troy.
He's gonna watch that video and be like, what were those called?
He's gonna watch this video and go, what was that? I thought I raised my son better than that. You want to start digging out? That's a lot of snow.
There's a ton of snow.
Welcome to St. Elmo. We're going to go down and play around in some historic buildings. If you're looking for history on anything that you see out here, anything you see on any of my videos, the best place to find the history, Google. It's St. Elmo. St. Elmo, Colorado. Google it. But we're going to go look at it live right now.
Whitney Forbes house.
Whitney Forbes.
It was created in 1882.
1882?
Yeah. That's what it says.
I'd live in that house still to this day.
I don't think I did.
That's a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
I tell you what though, there's new houses that wouldn't hold up to that much snow on a roof. Hats off to you. This one was built in 1880.
A little bit of snow. Just a little bit.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper. I would suggest putting a new roof on it, but it could easily fit a family of 4.
I'm going up on the wood.
Beautiful. The whole St. Elmo Drive, all the way to the top to what we're looking at behind me there. The whole thing. That St. Elmo Drive, it turns to gravel, but it's well worth it. Do that drive. You say there's water under you? Oh, I found water. I found more water. I'm coming closer to you.
Waterfall under here. Look.
That's under us?
Yes.
So you don't want me to come near you?
This place we're dead.
Oh, son, you don't trust me?
No, if it breaks, forget it. Finally.
Okay. Oh, all right, well, it's about 4:30. We should probably go look for a camp spot. Look at the size of that muley. Focus. There's one laying beside her house up there, too. stand on the other side of the fire ring now. What? Hey, can you find me another rock like that size? Well, as for today, how did today go? Oh yeah, I'm afraid of the dark. I'm sorry, guys. How did today go? Phenomenal. The pickup gave us a little bit of a rough start at the beginning of the trip, or at the beginning of the day, but after that, nothing but spectacular performance from the money pit. That's all we got to say about that. It was one of those days where everything was exactly how I wanted it to go. Exactly. We were in the pickup probably, or not in the pickup. We were in and out of the pickup, running around probably 7 hours today. And I got to tell you what, we maybe have put 40, maybe 50 miles on the pickup. Did you find one?
Pick one.
I'm going to go with this one. Thank you. We're probably about 5-6 miles from that campground we stayed in last night. We're in a dispersed campsite in the middle of the woods. Of course, Mount Princeton's still back there. She's going to be back there. Well, actually tomorrow morning's going to be your last time seeing her, because we're going to go traveling, and we're going to travel north, I think, up towards where are we going tomorrow? North. Let's just go with that. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. On tonight's menu, pork chops, mashed potatoes. I'm going to try not to destroy these. The pizza from last night was questionable. If you watched yesterday's video, it was questionable. And then this morning I made bacon and scrambled eggs, and the eggs were just horrible. Bacon was decent. I am getting worse at cooking as I get older. That's all there is to it. Alright, well, no use in chitter-chattering. I'm sure this video is long enough. Do you have anything more to add, bud? No. Okay. You guys, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.